Hey YouTube, it's Petey, and I'm here to ask your help. So we're gonna play. What's that bug? What is that critter? What's that bugaboo? I opened a can of Cycling Frog Ruby Grapefruit, and there was a bugaboo in the can. This is made in Portland or Seattle, somewhere over there. So I'm looking for people who are from that area. If you're from Seattle, you know anybody, if you're watching this video and you know someone in Seattle, please send this link to them. Say, help PD identify this insect because I don't know what it is. It was found in a can of seltzer. What is that? I contacted the seltzer company. I sent them the video. I was prepared to do a review of this product, Cycling Frog THC infused seltzer. And so I poured. Does that look like it's six legs?
I don't know what the heck it looks like. I don't like me. I don't know.
I had opened this can up, and here he is. This thing comes out of the can into my glass, and it was floating at the top. I think it's an ant. I think it's some weird kind of ant. Um, the people at the seltzer company asked me for the lot number, which was on the can. We threw the can away. They sent out a replacement can of seltzer, but I had asked them, I told them I hurt my back years ago and life kind of kicked me to the curb. Like, I don't have any income. I got screwed by the system really badly. I, nothing. My wife supports us on one income and we live in a two bedroom and we just scrape by. So it sucks because I have horrific chronic pain and I'm unable to work and my life has changed in a lot of ways and it sucks to be me. It probably sucks even more to be my poor wife who has to take care of me. And I explained all this in the letter in the video to this company that they could make lemonade and send me a sample, send me something to review because I have a YouTube channel and that's one thing I can do sitting on this couch with all my back pain. I could get comfortable and take a product like theirs, which is supposed to help relieve back pain, and give an honest review. Give me a chance to review a product. And they did not. They sent me an email saying this never happened before. We want and I didn't think, oh, there's a little number on the can, save the can. I didn't think, you know. Um, and anything like that to me seems like they're calling foul on me. You know what I mean? Asking me for some number or something. You're trying to be like, oh, you didn't even have the can, did you? You know, you're making sure that I can't take you to court over it. Whatever. I could care less about this company. They sent me 7 emails after I ordered this can of seltzer. And that's another thing I'd like to address is spam. Why I have to get 7 emails over one can of a drink. That represents what's wrong in our society. It's really bad. That's bad. That's wasteful. Um, and you have a team, a customer service team, or there's a guy you're paying there. I won't say his name, but I hope I don't start crying. Anyway, you're paying this guy to deflect, you know? Oh, we're real sorry that happened. It's never happened before. Oh, really? Why do I need to be told that? How is that going to alleviate the issue? You telling me, I say, hey, I bought this from you. I was going to review it, and there was a fucking bugaboo in the can. And then you go, well, it never happened before. What's the number on the can? So I see where you're coming from, Cycling Frog. And now you know where I'm coming from. I'm curious what the fuck was in my drink? What is that thing? Because I've lived in Chicago my whole life. I'm a kid, I'm a boy. I grew up playing in the dirt and hunting snakes, and I've seen all the types of insects, including one called Buddy C, which was such a weird bug that my daughter found one time. And
That's why he has a name.
he was her friend for a couple of days. She had this pet insect that was a really weird thing that she had, this critter. So maybe it's you know, there's a chance that it was on the table and it jumped up into the glass when I was filming. But have you ever seen that?
No. I mean, it looks like when you said about
Neither of us have ever seen this type of bug here in
legs,
Chicago.
it looks like it could have been a spider, and the legs are all
Well,
bent up.
okay,
It was dead.
if you're looking at the picture, this thing, it's small. It's smaller than an ant. That's the thing. How I'm saying, is it an ant? Because it's really small. Like this is a macro photograph. Like an ant would be like this big, like this big. Anyway, if you are an insect person and you know what this is, if you don't know what it is and you happen to know someone who lives out there, do me a favor and link them this video. Anybody who lives like California or Seattle, um, I'd really like to know. So you could put that in the comment section, and that would be real helpful. In the meantime, the product is Cycling Frog, which is, it's ironic in itself. I know it's ironic. You would almost think if I was going to pick a brand to fake an insect in the can, it would be this. Because frogs gobble stuff like that up, whatever that bug, it's a, I mean, couldn't it have been like just an ordinary spider or an ordinary ant? And then I'd be like, oh, that's just, you know, like, it's just, I grew up here, those things, I've been around them my whole life. They don't, you know, it's not like I'm freaked out by it or think like, you know, dun dun dun. So the long and the short of it is ultimately, um, if something like this happens, I guess you need to just stop doing what you're doing, call a lawyer. You know, get some type of representation because they're going to immediately be demanding lot numbers and, you know, all they had to do was send me a single gummy, one gummy to review, and I would have been over the moon. I would have been on here talking about how whatever the flavor experience of eating the gummy was, and then if I got pain relief from it, would have been no sweat, right? And as far as you never had another report of a bug in the can, that's probably because the other people either didn't notice it and drank the bug,
Yeah, how many people pour it out? Most people probably drink out of the can.
or it stayed in the can till the bottom. It never poured out of the thing. Or they glugged it down and didn't notice it. Maybe there was only one bugaboo that got into the can. I don't know. I don't know. You should have put a note in the thing. If there was a note in the can, in the replacement can, there was a note that said, "We're sorry," or "That was unfortunate." For me, it's all about time, okay? I purchased this can because it came up as an offer and it was like you only pay shipping. So I had to fill out the thing and it's weighing on my mind and I know it's going to show up. It finally shows up and we get the thing. And I'm like, oh, I'll turn my lunch snack time into a review video and people who are looking for this type of product can benefit from an honest review. And then there's a bug in it. Then the video goes on and on. Then I gotta email you know, and then it's on my mind. And then pretty soon it's like from one thing, it's already turned into like 4, 5 hours of my life. Okay. And ultimately, yes, I'm probably going to continue making videos about this insect in the can just because I can. I really want to know what type of bug that was. Because I think it's it's a common bug in that area part of the country, and they don't fucking exist in Chicago. And I would like to be able to prove that. That would be really fun for me to do. So if you can help me out, if not, it's understandable. I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys, I always like to say something nice, like hug your pets at the end of the video because I love animals. People, not so much, especially, uh, you know who you are, asking me for a lot number. Don't insult me. Don't insult me. And I also realize that I'm not, I don't have what it takes as far as social media presence, but I wouldn't be marketable as far as what your company would be interested in as a representative because I'm just some guy sitting on a sofa. I don't have a bunch of neon lights behind me and I'm not going, "Hey guys, I need you to smash the like button." I know that's what you would say about me. And that's fantastic. That's fantastic that you would say that about me. It makes me feel better about myself because I never wanted to be that type of person. And I take pride in the fact that I just sit here on my YouTube channel. Anyway, you guys, if you know, if someone you know is a mycologist or a insect lover living in the Portlandia or whatever that is over there, you can take a look at these photographs, determine what type of a insect this is for me. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, I think it's a six-legged. It's really hard to see what that thing is. The long and the short of it is, uh, It's just fun. It's just funny to me. You know, I get an insect in a product and they demand the lot number. Like, really? What what would have happened if I would have had the lot number? Would the fucking truckload be pulling up in front of my house to drop off the products that I asked to review? Is that what happened? No. You would have sent me the single fucking can and you would have said, well, if we would have had the lot number, maybe we could have looked into it. So the whole thing with the asking for the number, I understand that that's just a tool. That's just you're deflecting me, telling me somehow the responsibility is now on me to come up with some sort of number. But what that would prove to me, like there's a disconnect here. Your salary is paid for customer service, but it's really you're servicing your employer. You're not servicing any of my needs by asking me for the number on the bottom of the can. How does that help me, the guy who bought the product, went out of his way to be an extra nice guy and work for free for your company to promote your product for free? This brand that I've been building on this channel for how long now? What is that worth to you? Obviously nothing. Obviously nothing. And as far as your job as employer service, you're doing a great job with that there. Asking me for the lot number. It's an insult, is what it is. So, you guys have a great day. I always like to say something like, hug your pets at the end of these things because animals are the ones that are always with the unconditional love and they don't deserve to be as afraid of us as they usually are. So show them some love. Choose love over fear. It's the easiest and the most rewarding decision you could choose to make. All that good stuff and more. And peace.